Hello, all uniquely creative people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry Turquoise. Let me know what you think of this crazy wig. If you like it, if you don't like it, let me know down in the comments. Today I'm going to be doing How Well Do I Know My Book Challenge. The Buggy has done this a while ago, and she asked people on Instagram, I believe, not Twitter. One to something on her bookshelf, and then one for the bookshelf, and then one to whatever number for the books. However, I'm doing this spontaneously, so I did not ask. So we're going to do it slightly different, and I'm going to use dice. I am going to be doing another version of this with asking people on this. Maybe let me know down in the comments if you want to see a version of this without the dice, because I can only go up to 12 and I have technically 12 shelves. However, the very bottom on this shelf is notebooks, and the second of the bottom shelf is nothing but notebooks and a couple of magazines. So I'm not doing those shelves. And I can only go up to 12 because of these dices. So each book, each shelf holds in a different amount of books. So once we hit 12, that will be it. And I have 3 bookshelves. So this big guy behind me, and I got 3 small ones. No, not 3, 2 small ones in the bedroom. So without further ado, we're going to get started. I'm going to leave all the questions linked down below. I'm going to leave the Buggy's channel down below and the creator of this video as well down below as well. Go check them out. They look awesome. The Buggy is awesome and she is kind. So definitely go check her out. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 28 questions. So within those 28 questions, let's get started. So shelf number 10. So how this is going to work, I am going to use this shelf as 1 to 6, technically. And the closest one to the bedroom door is 7, 8, 9. And then the final one that's farthest from the bedroom door is 10, 11, 12. So that is going to be the farthest one. And what book am I looking for? Book number 9. And the question is, without looking at the description, tell us what the book is about. And total honesty, I have not read most of my books, so this is going to be very interesting. Okay, so without looking at the description, tell us what the book is about. So this is Jurassic Park. Perfect. I'm going to be putting something in front of it, the description. So Jurassic Park is about a park full of dinosaurs. Yeah, this is the first one. And this is book 1, the duology. There is a movie of Jurassic Park as well. So basically the plot is that the dinosaurs start getting out of control and that they start eating the people, and now the people have to survive and try to get off the island because the dinosaurs are set loose. That is the description. And the actual description on this is, by the way, this is like a science fiction kind of book, so yeah, just giving people a heads up. So friendly, real, compelling, it'll keep you revive it. An astonishing technique for recovering and cloning dinosaur DNA has been discovered. Now humankind's most thrilling fantasies have come true. Creatures extinct for eons roam Jurassic Park with their awesome presence and profound mystery, and all the world can visit them for a price until something goes wrong. In Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton taps all his mesmerizing talent and scientific brilliance to create his most electrifying techno thriller. So this is a science fiction book, and that is what this is about. So that's actually pretty bang on with the description, because I was also using the movie as well to help me with the description. So I kind of gave a little bit more of what the story is about than what the description of the back does. So I will be right back to put this book back where it belongs. So let's see what shelf I'm going to be looking at next. So shelf number 7. So that'll be the bookshelf closest to the bedroom door. And there's a few genres. There's a few books actually. I already know the genres pretty much on all of them. And we get book number. I don't know if bookshelf number 7 has 11 books on there. So we're gonna go check and actually 1 sec. Let me see if it does have 11 books on there. Because if not, I'm gonna have to re-roll. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I can do this. So without looking it up, what is the genre of this book? It's a graphic novel. It's Shaman King. I don't know if Shaman King. No, Shaman King has a genre. It is a young adult, so teens, fiction, paranormal thing, because shamans can see ghosts. So it's very teeny for teens. The genre is not on here. However, I do know that it will qualify as paranormal because of the shamanic abilities. So that is definitely right. So I will put this back on the shelf and fix this. This is actually kind of fun. So number 3, I gotta keep tabs on this. So bookshelf number 4, which is good because I don't have to go far. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So right behind me. And I got quite a bit of books, but I'm going to be skipping over the magazines because they will be too hard to do, and I don't count them. I'm looking at books, not magazines. Book number 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, handsome. So question number 3. Without looking at the book, tell us what is on the cover. So this is a Wiccan book. So if memory serves me right, there is a tree, circle, and a tree on the cover with the title for Wiccan for Beginners, I believe. Oh, I'm still going to qualify it as right because I technically am right with the cover, but I wasn't 100% right with the title because I was right with Wicca, not for beginners, but made easy, which is technically for beginners. So I'm qualifying that as right. So I'm on question number 4, and I'm getting myself a pen. And I'm going to be putting a check mark and a 1 or a 0. I haven't done this one. This one's next. So number 4 is bookshelf number 7, which again is just closest to the bedroom door. And what book am I going to be looking at? Also book number 7. So what's question number 4? Without looking it up, what is the main character's name? Well, okay, this isn't fair because it's right on the cover and it's right on the back and on the side. The main character is Naruto Uzumaki. He has been treated differently than the other ninjas, and he has the 9-tailed fox demon inside of him, so he is learning how to control not only his chakra, but that chakra as well. So this is a unfair pick because the title is everywhere with the main character's name. So That one was easy. I'm counting it, but yeah. Because I don't need to look that one up because everyone knows Naruto. Oh, side character. Ooh. The next one. I'll be right back. So bookshelf number 6, which is the very bottom and has no books. So re-roll. Bookshelf number 11, which is the farthest shelf, which is the books I haven't read. So this is going to be fun. What book am I going to be looking at? Number 10. I'm pretty sure that shelf goes beyond 10. So without looking, name a side character. So this is actually the Hollows Insider. This has all the characters in the Hollow series and the locations and the supernaturals. For the Hollow series itself, the main character is Rachel Morgan, and the side characters, there's more than one, but one of the side character is Ivy, who is half vampire and half human. And I do know for a fact because I am currently reading book 3. So yeah, I don't really need to look that one up. By the way, the book series is good so far. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. But just to be on the safe side, Ivy Tamwood. Okay, yeah. So they have, it didn't take me that long. So that is right. So bookshelf number 9, so that is the bookshelf closest to me, so the shelf number 9. And book number 8. Okay, guess how many pages the book has without looking. If you guess 25 below or 25 above the number, you can count it as a win. Oh, and it's the 5th season. So there's a book I have not read. And it's a fairly thick book. I'm going to feel the thickness of the pages because that'll let me know. So I'm going to say 300. Well, no. 300 is not. 300 will be roughly there. So I'm going to say 350. I am so far off. If I count the extra, it's 498. But if I don't count the extras, then it is 449. So realistically, I'm 100 to 200 pages off. So I'm going to put a check mark to let me know that I got it done, but I'm going to be putting a 0. I knew it was more than 300, but I didn't think it was that high. So I might have to pause this video to let this camera charge a little bit because I only have 2 minutes left when I have it unplugged. So I might not get to all these questions right away. Okay, for this one is, without looking it up, what rating did you give this book? So I have not rated books on Goodreads or anything. I've only been starting doing ratings for book reviews on YouTube. So I've only got one video, maybe no more than 2 videos up for sure. But I have a couple that is recorded, so I only have like up to 5 videos recorded technically, unless you want to count the readathon books. Then I have a few there, so hopefully it lands on one of the readathon books or one of the books I have read, because I might be doing this for quite a while. So if I don't get it on the first go round, I'm gonna stop recording and keep going until I find a book that I have reviewed, that I have a book copy that is not on my e-reader. I'm gonna have to try that again because that was gonna fall. So bookshelf number 4. Have I read anything? Nope. So that is out. Bookshelf number 7. So I'm just gonna stop recording until I find one on there. Okay, I'm back. There's only one book on that bookshelf that I have read and gave a rating, and it is book number 9. So if I don't get number 9, I gotta do a reroll. 5. Nope. So this is gonna take a while. Okay, I'm back. So I finally got a book that I have read on YouTube, and it is Carrie by Stephen King. Without looking it up, I believe I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I will have to honestly look up the video just to see what I rated and possibly watch the whole thing just to make sure I got the video correct or the rating correct. So I'll do that right now actually, because I'll give that camera a good chunk of time to recharge. So I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So I was right. I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. So I'm claiming that as a win. So that took a little bit. So I will be back to put this book back on its shelf. There we go. And cat learn to stay now. Shelf number 10. And our book is number 7. So this is actually, without looking, where does this book take place? This is actually has 3 different stories. So I can only really name where one book can take place because I know that for a fact. The other 2 I have not read, so I have no idea what they're about or nor anything about them. So I'll go and give them a shot, and then I'll take a look to see if I can find the city or location. I see, is Kim Harrison even in this book? Yes, so Kim Harrison is in this one. So, perfect. Because then it would have been guessing 3 different stories on location. So, Kim Harrison book is in Cincinnati. I think that's how you pronounce that city. It's somewhere in the U.S. I'm not very good at pronouncing names, and I'm very bad at location, so that's one book. And Reckoning. Oh, there's a few here. Okay. Reckoning by Jean Frost, New York. Page 81. New Orleans, no. So what about New Bound with Kim Harrison? Yeah, Centerline. Dark Matters by Vicky Patterson. Last one was in New Orleans, so San Diego. I honestly don't know what these stories are about, so that's page 145. So I'm not finding the location for this one. So I'm gonna say I failed on that one. So I'm actually not gonna guess the other ones because chances are I'm not gonna be able to guess the location. So I'm not giving myself one on that. And the next one is without looking what are the parents' names, and that's only if the book has parents, because a lot of the books I read don't have parents in them. Or if they do, they're not introduced. It all depends on the book. Some books only has the one parent. So we'll see what this do. So bookshelf number, I'm going to have to read that one. So bookshelf number 9. And book number 9 as well. This is Alter Carbon by Richard Morgan, which I honestly don't think there is parents in this one. And I would literally have to read the whole book just to find out. So I am going to cheat and look it up. Okay, so I can only find the father so far in this. So it's Jacob Kovacs. That is the father of Altered Carbon, so that would mean they are involved. So without looking, so there was no way for me to do that without looking. So that's a no pointer for me because I didn't even think they were in here. So that was my mistake. I have not read the book and I am planning on reading it. Without looking at the hardback, what color is the book under the dust jacket? Hardcover. How many hardcovers do I own? Not many. I only own like 10 hardcover books. So this is going to be interesting because I'm going to have to pause this again and see if the shelf that it's called for has a hardcover on it. Because I don't keep a lot of hardcovers unless I absolutely really like the book, like love it basically. Then I go get a hardcover book for it so that way I can keep it for a long period of time. So this is going to be interesting. So shelf number 8, I'm going to even see if there is a shelf hardback on it. So I have a couple hardbacks on it. It has to be book 1, 2, 3. So it has to be 1, 2, 3, 10, and 12, I believe. So it's number 16, so 1, 2, 3, and 10. Because I don't have dices that can go up that high. So 9, so no. So let's try another shelf. So shelf number 9, which is the very bottom one. So 1, 2, and 16. So what I'll do is, if I get 12, if I can't get any numbers, then I'll go above the 12 mark. So we're doing 1, because I know I'll never get a 1. I'm back. That's one of the perks with having the dice, two dices. You can just pick one or the other. And I knew that the other two, the last one wasn't going to work either or. So without looking, without looking at the hardback, what color is the book under the dust jacket? Luckily, I do have a hardcover book that actually does have a dust jacket, because some hardcovers don't come with a dust jacket. The cover is right on the book now. So, memory serves me right. It is a blue and black underneath. And I believe there is a design of a house or like a castle. I was right on the color, but I have no idea how to explain that design. So I'm going to qualify that as a point. So I was right on the design. It's just I described the design wrong. The next one is a hardback one as well, so that's only if I have hardbacks. I do have a couple, but not many. So bookshelf number 8, which I'll be right back, because I need to make sure it does have one. So I have 5 hardbacks, so the way it's going to work now, because it's asking for hardback specifically, if I roll a dice between 1 and 5, then I am going to pick it, because otherwise it's going to take me forever to get an actual. So number 2, especially when I did that alternation kind of thing with the dices. So without looking at it, is there anything on the hardback, like an imprint or an image of some sort? So this is J.K. Rowling, which is the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This is a hardback, This is the adult version, which is a combo of both the movie and the children's books combined. So there will be scenes and lines from the movie that will be in the book, and there will be scenes in the book that was not put into the movie. So honestly, I don't feel a print on here. So I'm going to be saying no for print and a design. So, and I was right. Completely blank. Unless you want to count the title. But that's pretty normal. This one's also another hardback. So next one's also asking for hardback. So again, I'll roll the dice to see if I have a hardback on that shelf. What's the dice number? And if I do, it'll be 1 dice. Or if it's, 1 dice, so that way it can get picked. One of them anyway. And the question is, without taking the dust jacket off, what is the color of the font on the hardback? And to be able to identify font, which is next to impossible with me, so we'll see how well this goes. But I don't know all the fonts off by heart. And that's a redo because it fell off. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, which is nothing but notebook, so redo. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 hardbacks. I have 1. I have 1 hardback. So if I don't get a 1, I'm redoing this. 3. Redoing. Shelf number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I only have 1 that has a hardback, and I got it. So this is a good example on hardbacks with no jacket, because this print is strictly on and there's no jacket. So with this one, without taking the Jeff jacket off, what is the color of the font on the hard book? There is no dust jacket on this one, so I can't really qualify this one. So unfortunately, I will have to redo the dice. Sorry guys, this video might be on the long end. So bookshelf number 4, again, there's just that 1 book. They clearly want me to do that book. Number 7. Let me see if there's even a hardcover. So I have 5 books that are hardcover. So without further ado, we're going to use 1 dice, 1 to 5, and go from there. So number 5. So without taking the Jeff jacket off, what is the color of the font on the hardback? So this is another J.K. Rowling Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So I'm guessing Roman numerals kind of thing. Yep, that Roman one. Because it's the most basic font out there. And that's probably the only font I can identify too. Without looking, do the chapters have titles or are they just numbered? Oh boy, I really hope that's a book I've read. So the next question does not involve hardbacks, which is good. So it means everything's back to normal. So, oh shoot, redo. Shelf number 7. And book number 6. So without looking, do the chapters have titles or are they just numbered? I believe this one, because it is a graphic novel, I believe it's both chapters, numbers, and titles. Yeah, they're both chapter numbers and titles. So that is a point to me. And don't worry, I don't look at the books. I put it underneath my arms, that way I'm not seeing it. So bookshelf number 9 and book number 8. So this is the 5th season one because I can tell by the color combo, and memory serves me right. I'm going to keep it underneath here because I believe there's an award on it, and I believe it's on the back and the front of the book. So there's the award right there. So, okay, nope. Oh no, it is because it's technically on the other 2 covers too on the smaller print. So that is a point for me. Now, without looking, does this book have any author blurbs on the front cover? Authors have blurbs on the front cover? Okay, that's totally new. I did not know there are authors out there with a blurb. So, I'm about to find out. So, shelf number 9 and book number 9. So this is the carbon book, so I'm gonna say no to it. Yes. No blurb or extra write-in. If I seen extra write-in, I probably would have qualified as a blurb. Oh yeah, some books don't have a description on the back. I do own a couple of those books. So bookshelf number 7 and book number 7. So this is Naruto, and there is obviously a blurb on the back. Graphic novels, because every single graphic novel that I have read has blurbs on the back. And I have read this book, and I know for a fact there is a blurb. Even though I haven't read a lot of these books, but a lot of these books' covers I have memorized. So it's like, now we kind of hit the easy part. Let's trying to keep the dice on. So bookshelf number 7 and book number 11. And so it's Sean McCain Volume 2, and no, the author does not have a photograph on the front or the back of the book. Without looking, does this book have an author photo? I don't even think he has an author photo in the book either. So I'm going to say no to all. I don't know if authors that do encyclopedias and learning books will use a pen name. So bookshelf number 8 and book number 5. So this is actually one of the more books I just got. Penny Bensonzai. She is a #1 bestseller, so I'm gonna say no, she is not using a pen name. And she's a UK person. So yeah, this is actually her real name by the looks of things, because she would have had to have it under her author bio, or yeah, that is her actual name. So she's definitely not using a pen name. I did not look it up until I fully answered that question, but I just basically confirmed. And without peeking, what point of view is this book written in, first or third? Okay. So that one, without peeking, what point of view is this book written in? I am definitely going to have to look that one up for the book, whatever book that is. Now, if it's a learning book, actually, I don't know what point of view the learning books are in. I think it would be like third person. So with this one, I'm going to have to skip all the learning books. Bookshelf number 3 which is all learning books, so skip. Bookshelf number 5, notebooks. Bookshelf number 7, and it is book number 10. So it is a graphic novel, and I honestly don't know what point of view graphic novels are in, so I'm gonna take a wild guess first person point of view, because it is mostly focused on Yo Asakura. In fact, that's all they really focus on, so I will have to look that one up. I'm saying first point of view, because it is a graphic novel. So yeah, Sean McCain is in first point of view. Bookshelf number 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got enough books here. And it's book number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. This is a notebook, so no, there's no pictures or graphics in this. Okay, yeah, there is, because I can count those guys, those little pictures. So the beginning part of the book is not a notebook, so there is pictures in it, so that is a no point for me. Okay, without looking, does it have an epilogue? So which means I need to make sure this lands with 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are only the bookshelves with novels on them. All the others don't even have a novel on it. So I will have to make sure that goes there. So 1, 7 to 12. So bookshelf number 10 and book number 2. Shelf 10, book 2. So I've already got the Christmas. I'm gonna be saying no. No, I don't think there's an epilogue. Chapter 12. No prologue. No epilogue. Same with the next one without looking. Does this book have a prologue? Again, it'll be 1. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to do this a little bit differently now. So 1, and then 6 shelves, so that's 7 shelves. So I'll still do dices, but if I get... No, I'll just continue the way I'm doing it right now. However, if I get 2, 3, 4, or 5, it's going to automatically be bookshelf 1. And then I'll just do a dice for that shelf there. Redo, because it didn't stay on the paper. So bookshelf number 9 and book number 6. So the book is Howl's Moving Castle, and I have read this one. I'm trying to remember if there's a prologue in it. And I don't think there is, so I'm gonna say no. Nope, chapter 1. Without looking, is this book signed? I only own technically 1 book on the bookshelf that is signed. No, 2 books. I only own 2 books that are signed. My other ones are in a box somewhere right now. I haven't unboxed them yet. But by the time this video goes up, they will already be unboxed. Because I know none of my other books are signed unless they're used, which I do own some used books, so unless they're the ones that are signed. But I do know I only, right off the bat, on my bookshelves, there's only 2 books that are signed. So shelf number 8 and book number 10. So Isle of the Lost. No, I don't think it's signed. I bought it brand new and I don't recall seeing it signed, so I'm gonna definitely say no. Nope, because it would have been signed right here. And I got it off of Amazon, so they don't normally have signed books on Amazon. Without looking, do the page numbers have design above or below them or none at all? Oh, so I'm looking for a design on the next book. So my question to this one is, do you mean chapter books or the actual page number? Don't look into the page, okay, no, page numbers. I don't think any of my books have designs on them. So shelf number 6, I got no books on there. Shelf number 9, and book number 8. This one is a graphic novel, and I read it, and memory serves me right. There is no design with the page numbers, so no. Yeah, it's just plain. So again, this will have to be between 1, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 for this next one. Oh no, I guess my learn books can count too. So yeah, I'm counting them all. So shelf number 10 and book number 7. So this one is Transformers Dark of the Moon. I have not read this one. So the question is, without looking, do the chapter headers have designs on them? Transformers. Is it anything like the one book I've read, Transformers? No. However, this is a different author, so each book is by a different author. I'm gonna say no with Peter David. So let's find out. So that's a prologue. That's a no. Earth. Sorry about that. My memory got full, and yeah, no, this one has no designs on them. So I'm on the last 3 questions. So shelf number 4, so without looking, are the acknowledgements in the front or the back of the book? Okay. Bookshelf number 4, which is learning. I don't think any of my learning books have acknowledgement. No, I'll check. So shelf number 4, book number 11. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think this has any acknowledgement. If it does it, I'm going to say in the front. That's my final answer. So no, this one has 0 acknowledgements. Okay, so let's try that again. So bookshelf number 6, which I don't have anything. So bookshelf number 6 again. 6 again. 5, which is all notebooks. 9, okay, that's better. And book number 4. So we're looking at the Twilight saga, and I think the acknowledgements are in the front. Yeah, I'm gonna say front. Yep, front. Okay, so the last one's gonna be a hard one because it will depend on the shelf of the book. Depend on the shelf whether I have read whether there is a book on that shelf that I have read. But I'm not there yet. So shelf number 10 and book number 6. So Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Without looking, what year was this book published? This book was published the year after the movie came out. So, Transformers, the first one has been out since 2006. So I think the movie came out in 2008. So I'm saying this book came out 2009. 2009. Do I know my movies or what? So for anyone that does not know, these books actually normally come out the year after the movie Transformers. However, Transformers Age of Extinction has been out for a couple of years now, and the book has not come out yet. So I'm still waiting on it. So that would be probably the only one that I would be questioning on the year, if that book ever does come out. So without looking, what year did you read this book? If it's a book I don't like, I automatically get rid of it. So I've only kept books that I do like, and there has not been many books that I have read. So let's try this. Shelf number 12, which is the final shelf in which there has not been many books. Like, I don't even think there is any on them. Shelf number 12, book number 5. Okay, this book I have read and I have put down because I had too many books going on for reading wise. The Foxhole Court I have read not that long ago, actually, last year in the fall, I believe, which I'm going to have to check my Instagram account on that one to see when I posted that. I don't remember the month, but I think it was October, not November. I'm going to say November. No, I'm going to say April last year. Let me check my Instagram account, because that's when it's going to say. Oh, January 20th, so I was really far off. Actually, that was this year. Let's see how I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's not bad. That's actually really good. 23 out of 28. Actually, I'm really proud of myself. I didn't think I would have done that well on this tag or challenge. So that is it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell icon to get notified on my posts, because I post videos 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times, depending on the month. And I do 3 live streams a week, Tuesdays afternoon, Thursday evenings, and Saturday mornings. If you'd like to be a co-host, just message me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, and follow me on those accounts as well. Follow me on Pinterest as well. All the links are down below. And let me know if you're comfortable with sharing the screen with other writers and authors if you want to be a co-host. And I'll let you know what days are available. And click the like button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this crazy wig. And join the creative server if you wish to join learn other creative things and meet other creative people. So the creative server is linked down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. Bye!